Good morning, Griff. Are you guarding the habaneros which are growing on our windowsill and going to need potting out real soon? Or in this window, we have jalapenos. Not so many this year, but we'll see how it goes. More to come up. In the empty tray, well, it looks empty, but it's not empty, because in there I've got the seeds of a chili, which I don't know the name of, which I took from an Indian restaurant we visited recently. So let's see how that turns out. So, welcome to the allotments. St. Anne's, Ransom Road entrance. If you hear the dog in the background, that's because he makes this noise the whole time until you get on the allotments, and then he absolutely loves it. So, let's go. It's a bit of a wiggly way in, a bit of a rabbit warren in this place. We absolutely love it. As a matter of fact, we're still eating food from last year's allotment haul. It's all in the freezers. We've got 3 freezers full of blanched and frozen down vegetables that we grew last year. But it's March and it's time to start all over again. You're going to have to excuse the state of the allotment, by the way, when we get there, because we've had a terrible winter. It's just rained the whole time, and I'm afraid nothing's been done, so it's everything's either died or dying or whatever, and it's just a shocking amount of work is now needed. Plus, it's 2020 and we're in the middle of this bloody, what's it called, a coronavirus problem. And I've been self-isolating for a week or so, so even less has been done, really. But finally, here we are. Weather's good, sun's come out, and it's time to get cracking. God, look at the state of this. So welcome to the Shires. This is Pam's allotment, but we'll go in a different way, because just right next door is mine, and it is called, if you can see it, that is, hang on, here we go, Middle Earth. Middle Earth is there we go. Middle Earth is so named, it's a bit Lord of the Rings, isn't it, really? But it's named that way because if you look on the map, it pretty much is in the middle of the allotment site. And at the time we were Lord of the Rings fans, so we named it Middle Earth. Excuse the mess, because it's only March and we're about to start. So Middle Earth, I think it's 374 square meters. A lot of it is grassed at the moment because we just dig it as we need, and I've only been on this one a short while. This is going to be a rockery eventually. We got a small plant pot in the middle there, which we've been filling up, and eventually I'll build those rocks around it and make it all pretty and stuff. But for now, the job I've been doing is renovating this thing. Massive greenhouse, which was already on the plot when we took it over. Thanks to a friend of mine, Ross, we got some flooring, which was about to go on the skip apparently, and we've floored the greenhouse with it, which is lovely. And as you can see, Pam's been busy seeding some, potting some seeds already. There's cauliflowers and there's broad beans and all sorts in here. Soon it will be separated out and potted up, ready. And there'll be staging down either side and one down the middle, ready for growing. We have a pond Plenty of frog spawn there, I see. Frogs have been busy. Sometimes we got newts as well, but we'll see what happens this year. But looks like we're going to get lots of frogs, which is bad news for the slugs, I hope. And of course, being, as I said earlier, the coronavirus is plaguing us at the moment, we're well prepared. We've already got our coffin, so if we do catch it, it won't cost much to stick us under, will it? And here we have the potting shed. So Pam's going to get busy in here soon and fix this all up. Needs a bit of a tidy out, but that won't be hard. My normal job used to be a sound engineer and a tech manager in a company called DHP Family, who run lots of concerts and venues and clubs. And recently we upgraded one of our venues to all LED lighting, and we got rid of the tungsten stuff. And a lot of the lights got scrapped, the stage lighting. So I thought, well, I could use those. So we made little plant pots, which in the summer I hope I'll re-video this and show them, and they'll look much better with plants hanging out of them. But there's a new use for spare power cans if anyone needs it. Right next door on the showers, this is Pam's allotment. As I say, everything's early days yet. It's a bit scrappy at the moment. We've been doing a bit of digging and a bit of rotavating, preparing the ground. We've got to put some posts in this one. We've recovered the polytunnel, and this is the fruit garden. Bird netting on it, obviously, to stop the birds nicking my fruit. In the polytunnel, stuff's growing already. You can see I've got a grapevine there. It usually goes bananas during the summer, so I gotta keep an eye on that. I've trimmed it back for now, but we'll see. Some stuff already planted in here, so fingers crossed that'll come up. Back in Middle Earth, we had it was like a bunch of big, massive wooden planks that were piled up along here, and they were going rotten. Didn't really like them. They were a bit of a nuisance, so started cutting them out yesterday. There was loads and loads of creatures inside, so I decided, rather than make them completely homeless, let's build it in the wildflower section. Now this is going to be the wildflower section. As you can see, some of it started growing already, but we're going to build a little creature castle, should we call it, where all the creatures can have a permanent home, and hopefully the wildlife will love that, hopefully. Anyway, and there's Griff looking into the pond, but I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I will check back in a few weeks' time, hopefully, when things have progressed a bit. My name is Dave McVeigh. I'm going to start posting these on YouTube more often to see the progress and see how it all goes. But I think this year in particular, never mind World War II when they had to dig to survive, we're going to have to dig to survive now with this corona thing. So hopefully the weather will be in our favour as well. Check it out for now. See you later. Bye.